All right, guys, hi again, rideforever.co.uk. So this is slow control. Now, I know you've all done this before. I'm not trying to teach you how to suck eggs, something you already can do, but always handy sometimes just to have a bit of a refresher, and just to encourage you to do a bit of practice every now and again. You never know when you may need it, stuck in traffic, something like that, or having to turn your bike around. So it's always handy just give it a little bit of a practice every now and again. Find a car park like I have, but be very careful. People won't be expecting you to be doing U-turns, figures of 8, or whatever it is you want to do, slalom. But remember, just to keep a little bit of a lookout and be courteous to people. So, little reminder, it's all about a nice steady throttle, clutch on the biting point, or slipping the clutch, as some people like to turn around and say, riding the clutch, whatever terminology you want to use. So never fully engaged, never fully disengaged on that biting point. Use a little bit of counterbalance. So if I'm going around to the right, maybe a little bit of counterbalance out the left, going out to the left, maybe a little bit of counterbalance over to the right. Keep turning your head to where you want to go. If you can do a U-turn between 3 parking bays, then basically that's the width of an average road, so you'll be fine. So we're going to go in on the left hand side, just making sure we're nice and clear. Right, and then we're just going to do a little bit of counterbalance here, and then around we come. No one's asking you to do an expert U-turn. Get yourself warmed up first, maybe go wider initially, right, and then just do a little bit of practicing. So we're constantly just moving the bike around, looking where I want to go all the time, keeping that clutch on the biting point. And then you can go off and just basically just do a bit of slow control around the tree here or something like that. Yeah, so we're not, just don't keep doing the same thing. So maybe now using the tree and coming around, just keep practicing. Very, very handy to have that skill under your belt. You haven't got to be an expert, right, but you will be being looked at. If you're doing the enhanced rider scheme or the advanced motorcycle certificate, you will be being looked at for your ability to maneuver the bike safely, under control, and without any kind of like panicking, nice and smooth. Yeah, so that's what you're going to be asked to do. And then you can just basically just move yourself around the car park, making little tight, slow turns. Just using the natural landscape that you've got available to you, but also looking out all the time for other people in the car park. Right, so sometimes people, if they want to go around to the left, they stick their left knee out and they shift their backside, for want of a better way of putting it, over the right hand side of the saddle. And when you want to go around to the right, you stick your left knee forward, stick your right knee out, and put your backside out the left hand side of the saddle. So it comes in very handy, as I say, for junctions, moving up to hazards. You haven't got to have a shed load of throttle, but just enough to keep the bike going. It's gyroscopic effect, yes? I'm sure you remember, probably on your CBT or full license course, they gave you the analogy of a spinning top. It keeps itself upright whilst it's spinning, but once the energy at the spinning top disappears, the spinning top wants to fall over. Well, the same thing for a motorbike. It needs that forward energy, okay? Alright guys, that'll do me, so I'll see you again in the not too distant future. So bye for me. And yeah, see you again. Bye.